So I'm just doing a real relaxed, laid back video. Clearly my hair and my makeup is not done and I'm in my pajamas slash sweatpants, whatever. And I just wanted to kick off 2016 with a goals video. I know I haven't been on in a couple weeks, but after that 25 days of Christmas, I was just exhausted. That was like having a second job, and on top of like all the holiday things that I had to do on top of that was just so stressful. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a vacation. So I just wanted to come back into 2016 and tell you what my goals are for this year. Don't worry, we'll get back to the regular DIY makeup videos and all that goodness. But I just wanted to do this because I feel like if I tell you guys my goals, I almost have to complete them, and it's more of a motivation for me to do that. The first one, obviously this is probably the number one thing that everybody makes as a goal for the new year, but like hardly anybody keeps, but does have to do with weight loss, weight loss, and it is to lose 30 pounds. I really don't know how much I weigh right now. I don't ever step on the scale. So will I lose 30 pounds? I don't know, because I should probably step on the scale if I'm trying to count. But I'm also keeping measurements and things like that. I had gained a lot of weight the last 2 years from stress and different things added up to it, because when I stress, I eat. And I also don't eat the healthiest when I'm stressed out. I'm thinking of making weight loss journey videos so then you guys can follow along with me, and then I can actually go back and look at good months, at bad months, and things like that. Number 2 is to get a better paying job. I love my job now, don't get me wrong, but I do have my degree, so it is hard to be barely paid over minimum wage. And I really I want to get enough money to where, I mean, I can pay my bills now and I can do all these things now, but it would just be nice to feel like I'm getting paid for what I'm worth, actually, just because I do have a degree and I'm over here getting paid the same amount of the people who don't have degrees, which is fine if you don't have a degree. It's just I have all this money that I spent getting a degree, and it's not helping in any way. So regardless of what my degree is in, it's a little bit different of what I want to do now, but that's a whole other conversation. So I just want to get a better paying job so I can feel like I'm getting paid more of my worth. Number 3 is to get an apartment or a townhome. So Chris and I are actually currently at my parents' house because my degree is in journalism, and you could go wherever you want in the world for that. So our plan wasn't to get an apartment where we live, because I could have possibly moved anywhere else, and it's just really hard to break a lease and things like that. So we didn't do that. But then I wasn't getting hired, and I still wasn't getting hired. And then I got like a little freelance job, only lasted a week, and wasn't enough to pay any rent or anything. And then I got a job being a PR and social media specialist. That was kind of like freelance work too. I only got paid for the work that I did. Still wasn't enough money to pay rent. And then now that I'm actually in a job where I'm getting, this is the most I've ever been paid, but it's still not enough. Hence why number 1, or the second one that I just told you, was to get a better paying job. Is part of that is to be able to pay rent. Like I can pay my bills now, and Chris and I can travel and things like that, but we do have to save to do travel and whatnot. And when we do travel, it is a little bit of a rough period afterwards. I mean, my thing is I'd rather be broke traveling than be rich always working, but I still want to be able to get our own place because it would be nice. And we've got all of these things that we got for our wedding, and it's just sitting collecting dust in the basement. If you live at your parents' house, it's fine, and you can mock me and make fun of me for living at my parents' house, but I'm okay with it because I'm actively trying to move out of that. So it's what life is, and it's part of my journey, and it's my little bit of the downfall part, but every time you go down, you can always go up. So I'm ready for my year of going up this time, because the last couple of years have just been down. Every year I make this goal, and it's to travel to 3 new cities. I was able to accomplish that last year, and I believe the year before that. Chris and I have I've never done as much traveling as I have since I've been with Chris. even in our dating days and our married days, we've done so much traveling. So I always try to make it a goal each year that we go see 3 new cities, and he's the same way. He loves it. I've already told him the cities that we want to go to. He's like, okay, we're going to plan it. We're going to save. We're going to do this. One of them is Seattle. I just really want to go to Seattle. We both are Starbucks babies, so we want to see the original Starbucks and kind of view Pike's Place. And I love nature. He loves nature. We go camping a lot. We love hiking. So hopefully that would be a goal for us to like get in shape enough to hike a mountain or something. That's actually been our goal since we first started dating. So be able to finally do that and see nature and experience just the upper West Coast. Another city is Atlanta. He's actually been there. His aunt used to live there. I've never been there, but I would like to go there. I have a friend that works at the CNN building, so it'd be really cool to be able to tour the CNN building and do different things in Atlanta. Chris will probably want to go to an Atlanta Braves game because he used to be a real big fan of them. So that would be super duper neat. I know last year we went to Los Angeles, we went to a Cardinals-Dodgers game, and that was so cool because I've never gone to another game where I was a fan of the opposing team, and that the Dodgers fans were so much fun. I probably had the most fun at that one Dodgers game that I ever had at a Cardinals game, and that's only because we don't heckle. We don't say anything mean. Like, occasionally we'll just go, oh, are you serious? Or we'll boo people who have been pretty cruddy to our players. But other than that, we don't heckle or anything. And all these people who are heckling, they're like saying ridiculous things, probably not appropriate for the camera. The third city that we would like to go to isn't really picked out. It's just sort of a general area, and I just put somewhere on the East Coast. I haven't done much like research into East Coast cities. I think where I would like to go is somewhere in North or South Carolina. Last year was big on traveling. We saw 3 different mountain ranges, 2 different big bodies of water. You know, just got to see a lot of states that we've never seen before, or at least I haven't seen before. He's done a lot of road trips with his family, but it has been so fun, so I just wanted to keep up traveling. My other one is to volunteer with an organization. Now, by that, I've volunteered in the past with, there was like a local glee club, and I was a student director of that, which was a lot of fun. It was an organization because we did raise money for different charities and whatnot, and it was a lot of fun. It was nonprofit. I want to focus on something with women, so like a women's shelter. I am in talks, which it looks like I am doing this, so I'm probably going to complete this goal, but my friend has a group called Still Standing, and it is a group for women's rights, and it's specifically geared towards abused women mentally, sexually, physically, and that is actually what I really want to organize with, because my main goal in life is to be able to travel to India and help the women who are stuck in sex slavery and things like that there, because I know that's a big thing, and I know rape happens a lot there, like a lot of gang rapes, so I want to be able to help women there, but I want to get my feet in the water and learn statistics and things like that. So my friend Ariel, she's awesome, and if you have the chance, look up Still Standing on Facebook. She wants me to be like the media person, so making videos and going out there making graphics and things like that. So it's something right up my alley of what I want to do. And she's so kind, and I've seen how much work she puts into this, and it's just inspiring, and I love her message, and I love what she does. I'm just a big fan of it, so I'm really, really honored that she asked me to do that for her. Another one is save over $2,000. Now that would be easy because I've done it easily before. It's just I have to remind myself that I don't need the same lipstick color from Sephora that I already have in like 5 other brands. So, you know, it happens. And Chris and I, we buy a lot of stupid stuff, so we are working really hard this year on finances, and I just want to save over $2,000 so that, and that's not like, am I saving $2,000? Because obviously we'll be saving for an apartment and down payments and things we may need for the apartment or townhome, whatever. But that's outside of that. So that $2,000 is going to be with whatever we want to do at the end, if we want to travel somewhere with it or do this or do that. So that's what I mean by saving $2,000. My other one has to do with you guys, and that is hitting 200 followers on YouTube. I have been on YouTube since August 2014. It's been a while. I actually signed up really early and I didn't do anything on my channel. I sat and I wrote notes and everything so that when I finally launched my channel, I felt like I was launching it as somebody who, like, you could tell that I really cared about this channel. So I sat and I did research. I watched countless videos on how to do like the little cover photo thingy that you have on your channel, on how to do this, how to do that. Like, I took SEO things that I learned in college and applied that there. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, but that took a long time. So that's why with hitting 200, I feel like that is reaching high, because some people are probably like, you can hit more, like you could probably reach for 300, 400. But seeing how long it took to just get 100 alone, I feel like I am reaching for the stars with 200. But you know, it's just a channel. It's good and I have fun with it, and that's my thing, is that I'm just having fun. This one has to go with the first thing, which I kind of said already, but it's to eat less sugar. Can't help it. Sometimes it almost feels like, I know you can get addicted to sugar, and sometimes it almost feels like I'm addicted, because sometimes I'm just like, I need a piece of candy, I need something sweet, like, oh my goodness. And part of that is because I've come to the approach to just do cold turkey, but for me, I realized cold turkey things don't work for that, because eventually when I crack, that's all I eat, is I just do crap all the time. So I'm taking it step by step, like, okay, I will allow myself to have a piece of chocolate this day, and I buy like little sweets here or there that I love to enjoy, so that I can still remember that I'm enjoying it and I don't feel like I'm on a diet. And the last one is to give up soda. I've done this before. It's really not that hard for me. The first time I did it was in high school, so like, I don't know, I started high school 10 years ago, over 10 years ago. So somewhere a long time ago, and that was really hard at first. I was like, would get the sweat sometimes, because I'm like, I want soda, I need soda. And I did cold turkey on that, but I'm totally fine not drinking soda. My husband drinks a lot of soda, so that's where I drink soda again, but that's my goal, is to completely give up soda altogether and never want to touch it again. Well, I hope you guys liked my goals for 2016, and tell me any of your goals in the comments, and if you have a similar goal to mine, then we could be goal buddies and encourage one another to really hit those goals. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and thanks for joining me for another year of my journey of life and my journey of my YouTube channel, and I can't wait to see what you do with your year. Alright, my little baby pies, mwah, love you guys, bye.